Hi, folks. Welcome to another Wednesday Wisdom. My name is Anna Hendricks, and I want to thank you so much for being with me. For those of you who stick it out with me to the end with these videos, I really appreciate your time, so thank you. This week, I would like to talk to you about leadership. Now, leadership is kind of a big word, and I think that generally we associate a position with the word leadership, whether that's in management, whether that's, direct managing a team, directing a group of people. I think that leadership is more thought of as a title instead of what it actually really truly means. For instance, 2 years ago, someone else asked me to write an article about when I had become a leader. And I thought, sure, okay, no problem. Oh my gosh, it was the hardest thing that I've ever had to write because it just came down to the fact that I didn't think I was a leader. And, I guess I hadn't thought about it much, but when I actually went to write about it, it was a whole different ballgame because I can pinpoint, oh my gosh, so many people that I think have done way more than I have, or are better people, or are for whatever reason I was putting this like major pedestal on this word leader and leadership. And what I came to realize is that we are all leaders. And that is because we all have people in our lives who are looking up to us. Whether we are, sisters, mothers, friends, brothers, husbands, regardless of our role in life, regardless of what job we hold, regardless of, what our race is, what our sexuality is, regardless of all of those things, we have people in our lives who look up to us. And I think that that's really, really important because we have a huge chance to make a real difference in the lives of the people who do look up to us. And I think that's kind of what leadership is. So, what I want to encourage you with is to just kind of take a step back and really start considering, what type of a role that you are playing in the people's lives who are looking up to you and who are you being. So I've got a couple of questions for you just to kind of get your mind going. Um, First of all, how do you treat others? How do you include others or include people that maybe you're not as fond of? Do you treat people equally? Do you make sure that nobody feels left out? Do are you kind? Do you go out of your way for people? Do your friends know you as someone that they can come to and talk to or come to and ask a favor if they need one? Who are you? How do you treat other people? I think that's something that's huge. Second one, are you a positive or a negative person? And I think probably for the majority of us, we're going to be somewhere in the middle, right? I know that I'm kind of an extreme person, so I'm on the edges of one or another. But for the most part, I think that we all kind of reside in the middle. Again, I just think that it's very important that we consider the words that we say, that we consider who we talk about, that we consider how we talk about other people, how we talk about situations, because someone is always listening. Someone's always listening. And I think it's really important that we consider what we are giving power to, whether it's positive or negative in our life. Um, and then last one, are you being the type of person that you would look up to? This is a huge one. And for me, it's definitely something that is constantly kicking me in the butt. Mostly because I definitely have a massive list of things that I want to better about myself and, traits that I want to grow and strengthen. Uh, I'm like anybody else. There's just a lot to me that can be matured. But the deal is, and it's really difficult for me to think about, would I be someone that I could look up to? Because I think that, my ego kind of wants to get in the way. Whether it's to say, oh yeah, you're doing great right now, Anna, or I don't know, Anna, you're not doing good enough. But, then it's kind of, when you really take this question into consideration, it's being able to step back and really look at your situation, really look at the things that you're doing, look at how you're impacting the lives of people around you, look at the decisions that you're making. What do you do with yourself? What do you have goals? Do you have dreams? Are you loving and like legitimately loving the people in your life, the things that are happening in your life. Are you a happy person? So that's all I really want to talk to you about today. I think it's, with leadership, it's very difficult to really kind of direct people, I think, to do things in their lives, because I think with all growth, it first takes some consideration in terms of really asking ourselves some big questions. So what I want to do is I want to leave these questions with you this week. And next week I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk about a couple of things that I think real leaders do and I think that all leaders should do. So things that we should implement into our life. So I wish you an awesome Wednesday, an incredible weekend. Thank you again for joining me. You rock. Have a great day. Bye.